Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to another Wild Rift video. And today's video is gonna be a little different because I was playing some Nami and a friend of mine, Ryu, told me, why don't you just go full AP round Nami? And no, I just did, I guess. So the build that I came up with is you just go for Luden's Echo, Rabadon's Death Cap, and just full AP, Infinity Orb, Void Staff, whatever. And okay, I'm not gonna recommend this to you right now because you need a certain playstyle with Nami. I'll tell you how to play it, but this is crazy, okay? This is crazy. The damage is absolutely crazy. There's timestamps in the description to just go to the gameplay. And I want to say, okay, first let me show you what to build. So the build goes Luden's Echo first. This is always going to be your first item. You could go for the Rod of Ages, but Nami's early game presence is very important. So Luden's Echo is much better when you go for the full AP Nami, right? Then you go for the Ionian Boots of Lucidity. For your enchantment, Redeeming Enchant is still great as a support. Locket is also good. Second item, just straight up Rabadon's Death Cap. Just boom, Rabadon's Death Cap. Then you go for an Infinity Orb, Void Staff, and then whatever. You can even get a Liandry's if you want to, if the enemy is like super tanky. Keep in mind, this is kind of a troll build. It does work. Don't get me wrong, it does work. But it's a troll build, like, it's a troll build. Here, so in the game that you're about to see, I went Electrocute, and that's just because I wanted to try it, because that's what I do, like, I tried it. And let me just tell you, Electrocute is probably the worst rune you could ever go on Nami. It's so incredibly hard to proc it, so just go for Airy. Electrocute is, don't. Second rune, you go for Champion, guys. You're gonna be bullying the hell out of the enemy in the early game, and it's more often than not, it's worth it. Unless you die twice really fast, then it's like giga useless, of course. But if you don't, if you just maintain to stay alive, it's really worth it. For the third one, you go for Adaptive Carapace, yet again, just for that early game, so you can actually abuse the Champion rune. Fourth one, you go for Mana Flow Band to use all the mana. And for your spells, you go for Ignite, you go for Flash and Ignite. The more damage, the better. So enough about the build, let's just jump straight into the gameplay, guys. Alright, on to the gameplay. You know what's actually funny? This is completely off topic, but I'm not going to the gym. I'm not eating a lot, but I gained like 5 kilograms of weight. I mean, look at this. This is some muscle. This is some meat. And I didn't do anything. I've just been laying back, doing nothing. So I guess, yeah, well, it just happens. So, you know, just like this, just sit back, don't eat anything. I actually don't know. I kind of just wanted to share that information with you guys. I'm not really sure why I said that. But yeah, we're talking about full AP Nami, guys. And this is fun. Like, you guys are gonna love this. So, the whole point of full AP Nami is that you actually deal an insane amount of damage. And like, if you actually want to do this, what I recommend is you start off the game as normal Nami, which means, you know, you just build normal items. As in, like, your plan is to build normal items. But if you're able to get like one very early kill, you know, like a lead, then you can actually opt to go for the Luden's Echo to snowball the game. Because believe it or not, to actually snowball a game, Luden's Echo is stronger than the traditional Ardent Sensor build. Ardent Sensor scales very well into the late game. But like, if you got a kill early on in the game and you want to snowball, that's where the full AP build really works well. So just watch this game and you guys will know what I'm talking about. And the way that you play it in the early game before you buy the Luden's Echo is the same as normal Nami. You know, you play Nami like you always play her. Use your second ability to poke the enemy. A tip for the second ability: it bounces, so you hit an enemy, it goes on you and it can hit an enemy again. A tip is, when you hit an enemy, get close to that enemy, so it bounces to you. And also get close to another enemy, so it bounces to that enemy as well. So you go enemy, you, another enemy. So here it bounced only on the Karma and on myself. It is better if I do it on the Ezreal as well, of course. By the way, another thing about this full AP build and why it is actually decent. So your second ability, in the early game, it deals less damage and the healing gets less each time it bounces. It's 15% less. So let's say you do 100 damage to the enemy, then it does 85 healing to you, and then it does, or like, it's even less healing, sorry, but basically the effect is 15% less. Here you can see a kill. I actually got this kill because of the Electrocute rune, but after this it's completely useless. But like, basically the effect becomes less. But when you get AP, and especially like when you get the Rabadon's Death Cap, which means you get a lot of AP, this 15%, this negative 15 turns into 0 and then a positive number. And when it turns into a positive number, each bounce, it deals more damage. So in the late game, during team fights, you're gonna deal a load of damage. It's great. Like, your second ability is gonna be your main damage source. It like the first time it deals like 500 damage or something if you have a lot of items. Then it bounces on you or a teammate and it heals for a really big number. And then that third bounce, that's where the real damage comes in. That one is going to deal like 30% more damage. And like, if you can consistently hit those during team fights, the damage is just beyond insane, really. I hit my ultimate here because it's not really to play aggressive, it's more to save my Lucian. And then look at this, boom, boom, boom. That's the perfect one. You deal damage to both of them and you heal yourself up. If you can hit your second ability on the enemy like that without really punishing yourself too much, that's the best way to play it. But keep in mind, don't do this if the enemy punishes you for it, which means like don't do it to take too much damage for it. Here yet again I did it perfectly, and as you can see I got a kill. That should be another kill. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my god, like the damage is hurting them a lot, as you can see. Like, keep in mind with this build, you're not going to be buffing your ally as much, right? Like with the Ardent Sensor, with the Staff of Flowing Waters, you're going to be giving your allies so many stats. With this build, you're only going to be giving them more raw healing, because you have more AP. But keep in mind, like, you're not actually buffing them as much as the Ardent Sensor. So your ADC is going to become significantly weaker just because you are going for a full AP build. So keep that wait, I want to show you guys. Look, this is what I'm talking about. I just quickly want to pause the video to explain to you quickly how the second ability works. You can hit each target once. So if you hit an enemy and then it bounces to you, it doesn't bounce to the same enemy. So you have to hit 3 different targets. Healing and damage values are modified by minus 15% plus 7.5% of your ability power, which means, as I said, the first bounce deals 100% damage, the second bounce is going to be 85%, and then the third bounce is going to be 70% of the effect. But as you can see, 7.5% of my AP, for me now it's minus 8.6, which is better than minus 15. If you have 200 ability power, 7.5% of 200 ability power is 15, which means all of the hits are gonna deal 100% damage / healing. If you have 300 ability power, each bounce deals 7.5% more damage. If you have 400 and 500 and 600, you see where I'm going, right? Especially that third bounce is gonna hurt a lot. Like a lot. So this is really what you're looking at. So full AP Nami doesn't fall off in the late game as long as you can keep up with the enemy, which is of course the hard part, because when you're playing support, you're gonna have a little less gold than your allies and the enemy, and you're gonna be a little under leveled as well. So that's the thing that you have to keep in mind of. It's probably that. Oh, nice, he actually flashed over the wall. I'm not afraid of this Ezreal right now, by the way, because I know I do a lot of damage. He just needs to go in here. If he goes close to him, I will heal him. So he needs to get close. There you go. Boom. Ezreal nearly died there. He luckily escaped with his flash or his third ability. If he didn't do that, I would have killed him with the second ability. My second ability just dealt 250 damage to the Wukong. It's decent damage, I guess. You know, it's decent damage. Once we get the Rabadon's Death Cap, we'll see the real damage. I love making these types of off-meta videos. It's like, it's a little different taste. Look, a fun fact about Nami. If I buff my ally with my third ability, and my ally steps out of the turret, as you can see, the turret will focus me. Because the third ability is damage that's coming from me. So like, you actually see in the late game, it will bite me in the ass, you'll see. When you buff your ally, be careful, because if you're under a turret, the turret is going to focus you. So keep that in mind, it's a very important thing. Only when your ally is outside of the turret range. So I went for a locket this game. Why did I go for a locket? Because, yeah, I was just going to say, I'm not sure why I would go for a locket actually. Yeah. Exactly, like there's no real reason to go for Locket. They don't have a lot of burst damage, so Redemption would be better than a Locket in this game. Yeah. So now the value is modified by minus 4.9%. As you can see, we're getting closer to that zero number, and then it's gonna go to a positive number as well. So that's when the real fun is gonna start. If I hit Aridar, she would have just been dead. Ah, that's not gonna hit her. Yeah, I screwed up. She's so low though. She's so low. She's so low. Oh, she really wants me to dive her. Like when people are so low, you know, you just really want to dive them and kill them. Nasus is a bit annoying because he's very tanky. I can't just kill him with full AP Nami. Oh, I barely saved him. Nice. But tanks are a bit of a problem when you play full AP Nami. That's the thing. Full AP Nami is very good into squishies because you do a lot of damage. But tanks can very easily tank up your damage. Boom! Look at that! I just killed him. Just second ability damage, just straight up killed him. No chance. Bouncing your second ability is going to become increasingly more important, by the way. Like, hitting it only once on an enemy is such a waste. You really want to avoid that, like, as much as you can. Because you're going to be wasting so much damage. It's like, besides your ultimate, your second ability is going to be your main part, is going to be your main damage. And another thing to keep in mind, your third ability is going to be very strong, even when you cast it on yourself. When you want to fight an enemy, don't forget your third ability. Cast it on yourself and, you know, enhance your basic attacks as well. And besides that, it's really playing Nami like the normal Nami. I would say you have to be just a little bit more careful because the Ludin's Echo and Rabadon's Deathcap don't actually give you any HP. So you're going to become even squishier than the normal Nami. You know, the normal Nami that goes Ardent Sensor gets some HP. But when you go Nami with this build, you're super squishy. So as you can see, you have to be even more careful. Your positioning has to be even better than when you're playing support Nami with Enchanter items. By the way, guys, oh, I got a kill, by the way. Okay, look at this here. I think this is where I died because I buffed the Lucian's attacks. Look, 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 look. Is this it? I'm not sure if this was it. I think I died here. Yeah. So look, I buffed his attack. I went under the turret. Look at what happened. He attacks the Nasus and turret focuses me. And I died because of that. You see how funny that is? By the way, now with the Rabadon's Deathcap, I should have positive damage after my second ability. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to check it. Come on, check it out. Check it out. What am I doing? I need to look at it. By the way, guys, make sure you give the video a like. It helps the channel a lot. And again, regarding giveaways, I'll try to figure out what I'm gonna do. I still look. I know that I didn't pick the April winners, and I'm not gonna forget this. Don't worry, guys. Like, it's not like I'm just gonna forget it. I just can't pick them right now because I don't have a PayPal. First of all, 6.5% bonus damage after each charge. But yeah, I won't forget. Don't worry. You know, I gave away every single skin people are owed. I haven't forgotten. For the April skins, I know it's 8 skins, and for that one sponsored video that I did for Wild Stats, I know that's a skin as well, and these are all legendary skins as well. Once I figure out things, all of it is gonna be fixed. Don't worry. And for this month, yet again, like, it's not gonna be forgotten. I'm not gonna pick skins right now, but all of this is not gonna be forgotten. So if you want to enter the skin giveaway or the coaching session giveaway, again, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. Then just put a comment under the video, but no promises yet. But did you see how much damage I did in that team fight, by the way? You have to look at the damage numbers. By the way, at the end of the video, I actually show how much damage I did. And even I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw that. Because, like, Nami is one of those champions that during a team fight, like, you don't really expect her to do a lot of damage. But she will actually end up dealing one of the most damages in the team fight, especially when you play full AP Nami, of course. And this is the funny thing about the second ability. This is like an ability that is very overlooked. Like, people don't really pay too much attention to it up until they actually look at how much damage it dealt. And I want you guys to do that in this game too. When I use my second ability, look at the damage numbers that it does. And the healing numbers are also interesting, but not as much as the damage numbers. So the third bounce especially, just you need to look at how much damage it deals. The second bounce right there dealt 471 damage. So the third bounce is gonna be like 520 or something. Huh. I just killed Ezreal with my ultimate, by the way. I got him. I buff his attacks. The attack buff deals 110 damage per piece too. By the way, Nami is incredibly good with Lucian for the simple reason that your third ability buffs his attacks and his basic attacks hit twice. And movement speed is very, very good for Lucian as well. So, oh, he's dead. He's just dead. Yep. I'm dead as well. I cannot escape a Nasus. Nasus hard counters Nami, by the way, if you didn't know already, because he can slow you and just run you down. So that's the thing about Nasus. He hard counters Nami. So you have to be a little careful about tanks like that. Same story for Garen, for example. He can also just kind of run you down. Or Jax. So you have to be a bit careful about those champions. They can just kill you. Steal my farm. Steal my... What is he talking about? It's like he's talking as if he's carrying the game by himself. I still don't have an enchantment this game. I guess I didn't really care. I just wanted to go for the damage items. Oh god. Oh, that was a disgusting little snipe. Come on, we want to see the damage numbers. Oh, he didn't have ult? My ult deals 500 damage, by the way. Just decent, I guess. Oh, this is not good. Yep. It's not a free win, as you can see. The enemies are actually making a comeback. And this is where you'll have a problem with full AP Nami. Because you're obviously not going to be providing as much value as utility Nami. As in, like, you're not going to be buffing your allies as much. You're another damage dealer. So, like, my Lucian is going to struggle to out-damage the enemy Ezreal. Because the enemy Ezreal has an actual support. He has a Karma with support items. So he's going to get buffed. And my ADC is not going to get buffed. So you're basically playing ADC on hard mode if your support goes for full AP Nami. That's why I'm constantly warning you guys when you do it. Because, by the way, look at that. 125 bonus movement speed. Whenever I cast my abilities on my allies. That's a lot of movement speed. I want to go back here to get the items. To get the Infinity Orb. It's a really good item. Infinity Orb. Where's the Infinity Orb? I need the Infinity Orb. Come on, just go back. Get the Infinity Orb. Heal him up and go back. Well, I guess I just can't go back. Boom! And Karma's dead. Boom! 535 damage. You see that? That's the first charge only. That's 535 damage, by the way, guys. And it bounces. It bounces. When you do it in a team fight, it bounces. And it deals even more damage. How crazy is that? And when you get an Infinity Orb, it's going to be like 700 damage. You'll one-shot an enemy from under 20% health. Oh my god. That's crazy now, isn't it? That's crazy. And don't forget about the third ability. Which... it's funny because I haven't actually taught you guys that much about Nami. I do have a lot of actual Nami videos where I play support Nami videos. These are a bit more focused on entertainment. And I wonder what you guys' feedback is on a video like this, where I don't actually teach that much. It's more just having fun. I make a lot of educational videos where I teach you how to play a champion, of course. Look at that, he's Half-Life from 2 abilities, by the way. But this is more of a fun video, as you can see. I'm not really telling you exactly how to do the combos, blah, blah, blah. I'm just having fun with you guys. So I wonder what you guys think of videos like this as well. I find it fun to make, of course, but I wonder if you guys find it fun to watch as well. As opposed to the educational videos that I always really make. Ult. Boom! You see that big ass ultimate. There comes the Infinity Orb as well. Oh, boom, boom. And he's dead. I got 10 kills and 24 assists. Now if you could guess how much damage I did this game, I can guarantee you that every single one, 99.9% of you guys guessed below the actual number of damage that I did. So let's take a look at the golden number that we've all been waiting for. So I wonder how much LP I had here. No, like 500 or something. Look at how much damage. 21,000 damage as a support. I did the second most damage in this game. Easily. So thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye bye.